Astrobot, however, that's a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I've almost 100% the
Do you
game.
have our board over there?
Yeah, I do.
Because we're throwing 7 out of 10 a lot. So
Ray referenced the board.
Yeah.
7 out of 10 on our scale is a good, not a very good game, but it is a good game.
There we go. Yep.
A lot of people consider 7 out of 10 to be a mediocre game. On our
Correct.
scale, 7 out of 10 is a good game.
Correct. So yeah, I gave Life is Strange a nice 7, which is good. He gave Dragon Age a 7, which is good. I'm gonna say Astrobot is up there at the 10 as a masterpiece. It really is, man. There is something I do want to say with Astrobot winning Game of the Year, because there was like one of the most common complaints that I saw with it is that at least in the TGA, you remember everyone, there's multiple Game of the Years to be won out there. When it comes to like the TGA and Astrobot, when everyone was saying how like this game didn't push the industry or like the genre forward, and I could not disagree further. Like I really couldn't. Let's just talk just like from the genre standpoint. Like I feel like it pushed the genre forward because it just raises the bar immensely on quality of a platformer. You know what I mean? Like this is one of the most quality, well-built platformers that I think has probably ever come out up there in the realms of like a Mario Galaxy, a Mario Odyssey. I mean, it is unbelievable, just like the different variations of gameplay and just all of the little attention to detail and stuff. And in terms of pushing the industry forward, I mean, you're raising the bar on platformers, but this might be kind of like, that's kind of a whatever kind of take. I violently disagree because it's a phenomenal piece of tech that I think we can all agree is very underutilized. I feel like it pushed the industry forward in the sense of like, putting developers in a standpoint like, hey guys, use the DualSense more and you can create a phenomenal gaming experience. Because like just all of the attention to detail that they put in with the DualSense and everything that you experience using the DualSense, like it makes this game, like it makes it one of the most memorable gaming experiences. Like, whether if it's like, let's say it's raining on the map that you're playing on, you can hear the raindrops in the controller. You can feel the raindrops like hitting off Astro's little umbrella that he pops up. Like you can feel it like in your dang hands. I had a level earlier that had like a bunch of balloons that I was running on, and it like, I can't explain it, but with how the controller was operating with the vibration and the sounds, you could almost feel like you're touching the balloons. I can't really explain it. The actual DualSense triggers, the adaptive triggers and everything, just all the sounds, the sound cues, everything with it. Dude, use the DualSense more because it can create such a unique gaming experience.
We have this argument every time whenever a game comes out that actually uses the controller well.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we had the same argument with Ghost of Tsushima.
Exactly.
All I could think about when you're
Is
talking
God of War.
about using it, it's God of War. Where one time in the entire game, it asks you to swipe on the top of the pad.
Yep.
And uses it so poorly.
Yeah. Like, dude, like I feel like that pushes the industry forward because, like, seriously, it's such a it's an impressive piece of tech that's not being utilized.
I mean, for 2 generations, mind you.
Yeah.
It's just a piece of tech that Sony developed and just it's so underused and just it's always a nice delight when we do get games that decide to go, hey, let's do something with this.
And like, for anyone that's just like, oh, well, I just want to sit down and just play a game. I don't want to play something like, like the Wii, whatever. It's totally not like that.
Oh, it's nothing like the
Dude,
Wii.
like you're still sitting down playing a game and you're just doing some some of the stuff that you can do, you don't even necessarily have to do. Like in terms of like general steering and stuff, you don't have to do this. I mean, you can, adds to it. But it's just little things and it pops up just as it does throughout the mission. I mean, there's times where, you have to like blow into the controller to activate these fans to, clear off a space.
Or I mean, like one of the more simplest things whenever you complete a level, when you jog the controller to shoot yourself free off.
Yeah, you jog the controller to shake all the bots out and stuff. And it's the same thing when you're putting the pieces of the ship back together. Just using the controller in different ways of like, all right, this trigger does this arm, this trigger, the ship, the PlayStation. Whenever you're, sawing some ice, using, nailing in a hammer, hammering in a nail, whatever. Dude, it's such a unique gaming experience. It really is.